Number 18. So basically, what we have covered: introduction, right? Problem facing. Then we have second free rule. We have done Ayub Khan's serious power. So has anybody remembered how many topics we have covered? I think we have done till over here. We need to start from this part, if I'm not wrong. Right? Arisha, Javeria. Yep. G. Amen. Start, please.
Democracy, military rule again.
Unmute yourself, Amen.
1988. Democracy and military rule again. 1988 till 1999. In some ways, 1988 was like 1971. Democracy had returned and the PPP was popular once again, led again by a Bhutto. This time Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, eldest daughter Benazir. In 1988, at the age of 35, she became Pakistan's, indeed the Muslim world's first female and youngest prime minister. However, the following 11 years were bad ones for democracy in Pakistan. Neither Benazir nor her main rival Nawaz Sharif were able to stay in power for any length of time or completely govern the country.
Or
Benazir
competently govern the country.
competently governed the country. Benazir had to resign in 1990 on charges of corruption and was replaced by Nawaz Sharif. Sharif's 3 years in government were little better than his
Predecessors.
predecessors and ended in 1993 as a result of differences between him and the president, Ghulam Ashaq Khan.
Ishaq Khan.
Ashaq Khan. Benazir Bhutto regained the prim- premiership in
Premiership.
premiership in 1993 but was dismissed again in 1996 by Farooq Ahmad Leghari, who was then the president. Nawaz Sharif came to power once more in 1997.
Okay,
Leaders of the
stop. Stop. So basically, what are they talking about? Democracy and the military rule. That the situation, like we have already discussed in the previous topics, that how the democratic and military rule come again and again, right? So they are talking about over here about when in 1971, or you can say 1988, at the age of 35, the you can say elder daughter of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, Benazir Bhutto, she took the position of prime minister, and she was the first Muslim leader, Muslim prime minister in the Muslim world, in the Muslim countries, basically. So this is the reason, you can say, the her rulership, or you can say the her leadership was going on. And but Nawaz Sharif, neither Benazir nor her main rival Nawaz Sharif were able to stay in power, because they both were in the same at the same time they were in the high positions. But unfortunately, कि ये लोग अपनी गवर्नमेंट को आगे कंटिन्यू नहीं कर पाए थे. Benazir Bhutto had to resign in 1980, just because of that some of the corruption charges placed on her. This is the reason, being a prime minister, she has to be replaced by the Nawaz Sharif at that time. But Nawaz Sharif, 3 years in government were little better than his predecessors, and in 1993. But unfortunately, he could not complete his, you can say, the tenure or the period of 5 years of government. And 3 सालों में ही जो थी government dissolve हो गई थी, just because of some conflict between Prime Minister and the President Ghulam Ishaq Khan. Later on, Benazir Bhutto, she came back again in 1993, and again his, you can say, her leadership had started, but again it was dismissed in 1996 after 3 years. 3 सालों के बाद दोबारा जो थी वो प्राइम मिनिस्टरशिप इनसे ले ली गई थी. Then again Nawaz Sharif came back in 1997. Later on, what happened? Yes, who gonna continue with this next paragraph? Then we will discuss it in more detail. Atik.
Miss, we read till the Pakistan and the world.
We
Miss, in
haven't
last
started
class.
this part.
No, Miss, we already read it till Pakistan and the world.
Okay, so can you explain, Atik, this paragraph?
Miss, 1 minute.
Ji, please.
Muslim and Hindu community because Babri Mosque was destroyed.
Okay, where it was located? Babri
in
Mosque.
Ayodhya in northern India. It was destroyed in
Okay.
1992.
By whom?
Hindus.
Okay. Continue. Ji, continue, please.
Means they exclaimed that the Mughals had made a mosque over their temple.
Okay.
They took law in their hands and destroyed the mosque.
Okay. So basically, in the Ayodhya crisis, what happened? Basically, this tension was arising between Muslims and Hindus in India. Basically, they that was a claim by the extremist Hindu के उनके जो temples जहाँ पर एक बाबरी मॉस्क बनी हुई है, मुगल एम्पर के टाइम पे उस मॉस्क को बनाया गया था उनके टेम्पल्स के अगेंस्ट में, ठीक है, उनके टेम्पल को डिस्ट्रॉय किया गया था और फिर उस मॉस्क को बनाया गया था. दिस इज द रीजन, एक दैट इज अ रिलीजन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट बेसिकली. जिसकी वजह से बहुत ज़्यादा जो है वो वहाँ पर इश्यूज क्रिएट हो गए थे, वहाँ पे वायलेंस शुरू हो गया था. एक्सट्रीमिस्ट जो हिंदूज थे वो बेसिकली मुसलमानों पर अटैक कर रहे थे एंड अगेन वाइस वर्सा सिचुएशन वहाँ पे चल रही थी. एंड जिसका अफेक्ट जो था वो पाकिस्तान में भी आया था. सम ऑफ द यू कैन से द पाकिस्तानी और द मुस्लिम पीपल दे did this again in Pakistan. They started, you can say, they was creating violent in the country. जिसके रिजल्ट में बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग जो थे जिनकी डेथ्स हुई थी और बहुत ज़्यादा डिस्ट्रक्शंस भी हुई थी. You people can read the event of 12th October 1999. It's all about the replacement of Nawaz Sharif with General Pervez Musharraf. What is written over here? Can anybody read this info box? The events of 12th October 1999. That is really important.
Miss, may I?
Sure.
Pakistan and the world.
Oh
Pakistan
no,
and
I'm asking you to read this info box. The events of 12th October 1999.
Nawaz Sharif tried to prevent General Musharraf, who was flying back from Colombo from returning to Pakistan by closing Karachi airport. Generals loyal in Musharraf repanned the airport so that his
Better
plan
reopen the airport.
reopened the airport so that his plane, which had only a few minutes of fuel remaining, could land. Musharraf sent Nawaz Sharif with his family into exile in Saudi Arabia. Similarly, Benazir Bhutto sought a- asylum in Dubai while her
Asylum in
husband
Dubai.
asylum in Dubai while her husband was imprisoned on charges ranging from corruption to murder. He was later released on health grounds and joined her in Dubai.
Okay, so basically this was a situation when you can say of army. So what happened is a situation when he was coming from abroad to Pakistan. So that was a situation, you can say, that was a tactic that was created by the Nawaz Sharif, that his plane would not land on airport of Karachi. So जिसकी वजह से okay. So let's discuss the next part about it. War between Pakistan and India. Please, who gonna continue? Javeria. I said, wait for a while. Ji, Waham Fatma, are you there in the class?
Yes, miss.
Okay, start this part.
Wars between Pakistan and India. The first war of 1947 in Kashmir ended with the agreement aided by the United Nations which divided the province along the lines where the fighting ended. The lines of control giving about a third of the land in the north and west to Pakistan, the rest to India. The agreement also advised a plebiscite so that the Kashmiris could decide whether they wish to become a part of Pakistan or of India. The plebiscite has never taken place because India has blocked all requests. It argued first that such a vote would be not fairly organized and later said that the plebiscite would no longer necessary because the elected assembly in India controlled Kashmir has declared it decision to stay linked to India. Pakistan has always believed that the result of any such plebiscite would be a large majority in favor of union with Pakistan.
Okay, stop. So basically, what they're talking about, like in the previous chapter, we have already been discussed about the separation of, you can say, or the took authority of Kashmir by the Indians. So definitely that was a war between that was continue, और अभी तक हमारे पास ये कश्मीर की जो war है continue चल हो रही है पिछले 70 for the past 70 years. Again, the situation occurred definitely in the beginning has already been told by the Kashmiris के उनको जो है वोट के राइट्स दिए गए थे, प्लेबिसाइड के राइट दिए गए थे, but unfortunately the people who was ruling on Kashmir, they all were Hindus, basically extremist Hindus. This is the reason they chose Indian army to go with them. Later on, when they wanted to again the plebiscite, you can say the situation, but their, you can say, request was refused by the India कि वो कोई वोटिंग सिस्टम दोबारा नहीं होगा. ऑलरेडी जो है वो इंडिया ने जो है वो कश्मीर को कंट्रोल कर लिया है. इंडियन आर्मी हैज ऑलरेडी बीन, you can say, invaded the Kashmir basically. But unfortunately, we Pakistani, we all had hope that the situation, because of this plebiscite की वजह से वोट जो थे वो पाकिस्तानी को ज़्यादा दिए गए थे, पाकिस्तान को ज़्यादा दिए गए थे. बट कश्मीरी हिंदू जो थे या इंडियन आर्मी जो थी वो ऑलरेडी ऑप्ट कर चुकी थी, इन्वेट कर चुकी थी कश्मीर को. दिस इज द रीजन, दैट वाज ओनली द होप for them. Okay, the second war, yes, who gonna read this? The second war took place. Hmm. Yusra, can you please read this part?
इसमें
Okay, Atik, do it. Atik, do it.
second war took place in 1965, claiming that Muslim guerrillas backed by Pakistan were entering Indian-controlled Kashmir in increasing number. Indian forces invaded Pakistan Kashmir. The Pakistan army then counterattacked successfully. However, the Indian army then invaded Pakistan itself, its tank driving close to Lahore airport. This was a major war involving fighter planes as well as ground forces. Both armies lost more than 3,000 men each. The USA cut off arms supplies to both nations. The United Nations worked hard to achieve a ceasefire, and with the USSR acting as host, leaders of the two countries met at Tashkent and agreed to peace. However, they made no real progress. The war ended in a draw and the frontiers remained the same. The Pakistanis felt let down. Had let their government had led them to believe they could always outfight Indians and had been on the verge of the great victory. Tashkent showed that this was clearly not the case.
Okay, next part.
The Third War in 1971 very clearly showed the growing strength of the Indian Army when it came to the aid of Mufti Bahini in the East Pakistan, heavily defeated the Pakistan forces and made possible the independence of Bangladesh.
Okay, so basically they are talking about this when the second war took place in 1965. That was the situation was, you can say, it was totally out of control because India has had already invaded the Pakistani Kashmir, जिसको हम आज़ाद कश्मीर भी बोल, already invaded basically the Pakistani Kashmir. But again, the Pakistani army, you can say, they had counterattacked successfully on Indian army because when they wanted to conquer the Kashmir, the Azad Kashmir, and they also, you can say, the driving force had you can say had come over there at Lahore airport कि उसको भी जो बंद कर दिया गया था. वहाँ से भी जो है वो फाइटर प्लेन्स को जो है वो गुजारा जा रहा था, especially in Pakistan, in Karachi as well. That was the what happened in the end. Both the armies lost their 3,000 soldiers, okay? But other countries were also, you can say, they came up to resolve this issue, like the USSR and the United Nations, to make this issue ceasefire basically. And what happened? Leaders of the two countries met at Tashkent and agreed to peace. However, एक उज़्बेकिस्तान का जो है वो आपके पास कैपिटल है ताशकंद जिसको कहा जाता है, वहाँ पर बेसिकली दोनों कंट्रीज के लीडर्स दे हैड अ यू कैन से द अग्रीमेंट और द मीटिंग ओवर देयर कि किस तरीके से इस वॉर को ख़त्म करना है. The Pakistani felt let down. Government had led them to believe they could always outfight Indians and had been on the verge of the great victory. Tashkent showed that this was clearly not the case. Unfortunately or fortunately, किसी 71 when we lost East Pakistan, जिसको हम बांग्लादेश भी बोलते हैं, just because of some political reasons we lost this war that happened in 1971, just because of majority of, you can say, the East Pakistani people, they were with Indians at that time, or they wanted a simple separate state or the separate country for themselves with the name of Bangladesh. So जब Pakistan basically at that time broke out in 1971, सिर्फ वेस्ट पाकिस्तान जो है वो रह गया था. Question:
Who sent Zulfikar Ali Bhutto to prison?
in prison. Who sent Zulfikar Ali Bhutto in prison? This is the question. Write the answer in the chat box. Atik, tell the answer.
General Ziaul Haq.
Exactly, General Ziaul Haq. He sent Zulfikar Ali Bhutto in prison. Although he was the person who hired him, or you can say who promoted in the position of commander-in-chief, but unfortunately or bitterly he regretted his decision. The next question is, okay, the plebiscite has never taken place because Dash has blocked all requests. The plebiscite has never taken place because Dash has blocked all the requests. Okay, Atik, I got your answer. Yusra, I got your answer. Fatma, Arish, I got your answer. Yes. So Fatma Habib, tell me the answer.
Miss India.
Sorry?
India.
Exactly, India. India has blocked all the requests to get the votes again. Okay, the next question is, let me ask.
ये options हैं, MCQs होते हैं ना वैसे.
Okay, Musharraf chose to support Dash and was rewarded with considerable aid. America, General Ziaul Haq, and India. G. Musharraf chose to support and was rewarded with considerable aid. America, General Ziaul Haq, and India. These are the options. Three options. First America, second General Ziaul Haq, and third is India. Hurry up, जल्दी से आंसर कीजिए इस क्वेश्चन का. War involving fighter planes as well as ground forces. Dash was a major war involving fighter planes as well as ground forces. जी, फातिमा हबीब ने क्वेश्चन पूछा. फातिमा, रिपीट योर क्वेश्चन. जी, Yusra, what is the answer for this question?
Should I tell the question?
जी यूसरा आंसर बताइए.
Miss, the answer is the second war.
Okay, so the answer is Second War was a major war involving fighter planes as well as ground forces. अच्छा जी, Arisha, next question. Please ask your question. Arisha Tahreem.
Who was flying back from Colombo?
Who was flying back from Colombo? Yes.
Miss, can you repeat the question?
Who was flying back from Colombo? Yusra has given me the answer. Atik has given me the answer. Only two students have they have given me the answer. बाकी के जो 7 स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो क्लास में क्या कर रहे हैं? आयशा, Pervez Musharraf was born where and when? This is the last question. Ji.
Pervez Musharraf was born where and when? Pervez Musharraf was born in Delhi in 1943.
Yes. So he was born in Delhi in 1943. Okay.